Hey guys, it's me, 1239 here, and I'm here to give you guys a very special video. It's my 5-year anniversary of being on YouTube video. Now, I don't want to make this just a, thank you for supporting me for so long. I've done that a lot of times, but I sometimes give out a mini story time, so that's what I'm going to do for this video. I'm going to be telling you guys the first time that someone recognized me in public. It was a very surreal and weird experience, but nevertheless, it was really cool and something I never thought would happen to me, obviously, because I might live in a big city, but it doesn't mean that I talk about Anne with anyone else besides the fandom, the online community. So having someone physically recognize me in a random place, unbelievable. It was so unbelievable. I never thought that would happen, especially at the size of my channel. 10,000 people, almost 11,000 people are subscribed to me and watch me, and obviously, yeah, there are a lot of other people that aren't subscribed, but it's just weird. I think Canada is in the lower portion of the demographic that watch my videos, so that's also why I never thought that someone from Toronto would recognize me, even though the main thing that I talk about is a Canadian show, but Anne with an E is so international. And also, I did a podcast recently where I was asked at what point did I feel like the fandom really grew or really became mainstream, and I forgot to tell this story because I think the story is so rare, especially I'm just a fan of the show. I don't have anything to do with the show itself. So the fact that someone recognized me as a fan of the show and also someone who does videos and content about the show is crazy. But anyway, I just want to get into the story time. Alright, so that day, it was January 28th. I remember the day. It was a Tuesday. I was going to class. So I had a 2-hour class, a medieval literature class at university, and I wanted to get something to eat after class. I was exhausted. I had a paper due that day or the day after that. Something like that. I had a lot to do. So I was just I'm just gonna go get some food and then I'm gonna go home. I take the streetcar. I'm on my phone checking this film school that is located in Toronto. I'm checking the newsletter, and I get off the streetcar. I'm wearing my earphones. The really interesting thing about this is I didn't have good data on my phone, so I was wearing my earphones even though I wasn't listening to any music or anything like that. I get off the streetcar and I just go to the sidewalk, which is right next to the streetcar stop, and I'm about to cross the street to go get something to eat. I am just standing there, just like I am right now, and I'm on my phone. I see someone, either they nudged me or waved at me, I think, or something like that. They got my attention somehow. Don't remember anymore how it was. I take out my earphones, and it was a guy, by the way. He's probably my age, I believe. I'm not really good at guessing people's ages. I don't actually know how old this guy is, but so he gets my attention, and I take off my earphones thinking that he's gonna ask me for the time or a question. I don't know, something. Not YouTube related, obviously, so. And he says, "I've seen you on YouTube." And I was so confused. I was so tired from going to class and didn't really sleep that much the night before, which is a common thing for me. I couldn't even say anything because I was so shocked that he said that to me. And I was so confused. I was genuinely thinking, oh, this guy is confusing me with someone else. I don't know. And he's "I've watched your videos." I was and this is while we're waiting for the street light to turn green and so we could cross the street. There were a lot of other people close to us. So then I was are you sure? I was about to ask him, okay, so what's my username? Because I literally did not believe it. And he was yeah, you make Anne with an E videos. And I was oh my god. I didn't say that, but I thought, oh my god, this is actually legit. I was genuinely shocked. I did not say much during that conversation. So then he was is this the first time someone's recognizing me? By this point, I think we're already crossing the street. And I was yeah, because it was crazy. And then, as I said, we're crossing the street, and I'm do you I didn't even know what to ask him because I'm oh my god, there's an Anne fan here. And I'm talking to an Anne fan. This is crazy. And so I asked him, do you like the show? He says, yes. Is it over? And I said, yes, it is. Because obviously, yeah, the show got canceled. So, we're still trying to get it renewed, but it technically is over. So then we finish crossing the street and he says, it was nice meeting you. And I say, you too. And that's literally it. And then I remember just like after that, I crossed the street, I go into the place that I wanted to get food from, and I felt so overwhelmed and so happy, so light. But I wish I would have said more, obviously, because this was a special moment for me, but I couldn't because I was just so shocked. And I hope next time that I hopefully meet one of you guys that I'll like be better at that. I don't know, I'm not really good at human interaction, if you guys didn't know that. See, the thing is, I've met people at events for Anne, like the premiere or meet and greets and stuff, right? I somewhat expect someone to recognize me or come up to me, and even then it's like crazy because I'm like, oh my god, this person watches me and they're here and they know me you know, and they watch my videos. It's weird, but it's really cool, it's really amazing. But this was just like a once in a lifetime chance for me to like get recognized in public. That's like a whole different level. I don't know if that will ever happen again, obviously because of this whole virus thing. I don't go outside anymore as much as I used to. And I remember at the time, this was just a few months ago, I wasn't posting that much on YouTube, and I was starting to feel like maybe I should just not post anymore. I should just stop overall. And I didn't know if YouTube was making me happy anymore because of like how unmotivated I felt. Like in December, I should have posted a lot more than I did, but I was just completely unmotivated and I didn't want to edit at all. Like I had so many videos to edit, which I am doing right now, but there were just so many things that I had to do and I felt so overwhelmed, and then I just didn't do much. So because of that, in January I felt even worse. I posted one video and then I kind of stopped until February. Like that's not the norm for me. I always post something at least like 2 videos a month or something like that, right? I don't usually go on for like a whole month without posting, so that was weird. But anyway, the point of that story was it's something that will always be in my brain. Like I'll always remember that, even though I was very awkward, as I said. But you never know, like you never know how talking to someone, like approaching someone, and if you recognize them and you approach them and you say, hey, I watch your videos or something like that, you never know how far that will go, like in that person's day. Because it did. I was so genuinely excited that when I went home, I told my mom, I was like, oh my god, something great happened to me today. Something amazing. Something that I just like never thought would happen. And I was more excited than like than the people I was telling. It felt so surreal. And I remember then as well, like right after it happened, I went and I told my group chat and with the GC, and we're like, oh my god, this is amazing. And how I want to tie this story into the question that I was asked in the podcast about how the show has expanded and has grown exponentially farther beyond what I've realized. It was that point where I realized, oh my god, the show's reaching a larger audience. Even though, yeah, like I got recognized in a very local area because I'm in Canada. I'm in downtown Toronto, but still, that type of thing probably would not, for sure, like it would not have happened to me when the show was at season 1. It was because of season 3. It was because of the fandom's excitement to season 3, like their reaction to season 3. It got to the point where a lot of more people were able to reach the show. I think that's why. I'm pretty sure that's why. It's been put on Netflix before, but for some reason season 3 was different, where it just like reached that new audience. For that reason, it's so crazy that it got canceled. But anyway, I'm not gonna focus on that. I just wanted to tell that story, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. May 18th, I forgot to say this at the beginning, May 18th, 2015, I started my channel. Like, I posted my first ever video. I think I started my channel on that day, posted my first ever video on that day, and it was an edit of a trailer, and that's when I started doing edits and stuff. Like, it was crazy. And I did it on my phone, which is so funny. But yeah, another point of the story is I just want to say thank you guys so much for these last 5 years. The fact that I've even gone up to 5 years at this point is incredible. I think I even have, if I can, I'll show you guys a clip of, if I can find it, if this actually happened, I guess, because I feel like this happened. I did a video way at the beginning of my channel where I was asked, what would I want for my channel in 5 years from now? I don't remember what I said, but I'll like leave it here if I can find that. Number 3. Where do you see yourself and your YouTube channel in 5 years? I don't know, but I probably see myself making more videos and possibly having more subscribers. So yeah, I don't know how to end this, but if that person who recognized me watches this, hi, I'm sorry I was awkward, and I'm sorry I didn't say much. I really was shocked that you came up to me and recognized me. Yeah, that made my day. It made my month. I was so stressed over school, and that made it a lot easier for me. So yeah. And that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for 5 years. Yay. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for always watching. Mwah. Like this video if you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you guys want. Follow me on all my social media accounts. They should be appearing on the screen right now. My reactions will be coming out. I have 4 reactions left of Anne with an E season 3, so I'll be posting those after this. Tune in for that. I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.